Hola mi gente, ¿qué tal? So, yo estoy aquí porque I got some things to say, and there's no better time to say these things than just right now. So a lot of people, a lot of people have been reading my ass in my comment section in a lot of my past videos around the time the whole Amy thing started. And yes, I'm saying her name because, like I said, out of respect, because I'm a real ass bitch, I'm gonna say right to your face, Amy. Well, I can't say it to your face because I'm not in Kentucky and I don't want to be there, but this is as close as we're gonna get. The conspiracies I've seen on these videos are fucking hilarious, and I have to give credit where credit is due. You conspiracy theorists made me fucking die laughing. Like, I died reading some of these comments, and I have to say, like, you guys, 10 out of 10 for effort, A+ for making me fucking laugh. The biggest conspiracy I've seen is that somehow me, Amy, and Tammy and her mother, supposedly their mother, are working together to fabricate this huge hoax involving these two GoFundMes, and that I'm being paid by the family to keep quiet about it for right now, and that I'm also being paid a percentage of whatever they get for any of the videos that involve this situation. But why would I do that? If I was gonna be a part of a hoax, don't you think I could find something that's 1,000% more interesting than just GoFundMe scams? Like, I could easily put on my YouTube channel a clickbait video stating, I found a maggot in my Kylie Jenner lip kit, or some shit like that, post pictures of it, put it on my fucking thumbnail, and post it for the world to see. Can I just tell you how many subscribers and views I'd get for that one video? Like, that alone in and of itself would have generated so many views and subscribers to my channel. But you're saying I chose to make a hoax with known scammers. No. Quite frankly, I don't really care what these people are saying about me because I know I did nothing wrong. All I did was expose the truth about somebody who is scamming people here on YouTube, or at least who did scam people on YouTube. And honestly, this video is in response to her proof video. Girl, we gotta talk. So let's start with your honest truth video. Your honest truth video, which for whatever reason, surprisingly, actually, it really isn't surprising, have been taken down from your channel. Because quite frankly, there was not one thing in that video that I considered to be honest or truthful. Let's be honest. And before I go any further, I want to just clarify this right now. I don't care if the feds, if Amy comes for me, I don't care who comes for me. This video is not being taken down. I learned my lesson the first time in trusting somebody who clearly cannot be trusted. So yeah, this video is not going anywhere. So let's start with the honest truth video because I feel like that's the best place to start. Starting with the fact that in that video, you talked about me like I was your best friend. Like we're good ass friends. I'm not mad at you anymore. There's no drama involving the situation anymore. But honey, that is so incredibly far from the truth because every single time I hear the words Amy Slaton get brought up anywhere, a deep burning rage builds up inside of me because of what you've done to not only me but everyone else who felt bad for you and your family because of what you told us, saying that your sister was incredibly sick, on the edge of death, to the point where you made a GoFundMe for her casket, Amy. And that never ever came out to be true whatsoever. I don't know why you made us out to be like friends, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I could never be your friend, Amy, because I could never be friends with somebody who was dishonest, who would steal from people, because that's what you've done essentially, you've stolen from people, and I could never be friends with somebody who would use their own family's health to get money. That's disgusting. That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen anybody do. And trust me, I've seen some shit in my life, but this, what you've done, by far exceeds anything I've ever seen before. And shout out to each and every one of you who said that I'm an entitled little bitch because I'm trying to find out proof of where my money went. Excuse me. Let's be honest here, what's the very first thing you hear most people ask to any charity when they donate money? Well, how do I know my money's really gonna go to that charity? How do I know these clothes are really gonna go to that third world country? So you all can take several seats because you know what? At the end of the day, it's your hard-earned money that you're donating, so you have every right to know where that money goes to, or in this case, doesn't go to. I know it might seem that I'm acting a little extra right now, and I apologize if I do piss off some people, but at the same time, I really don't, because you can't blame me for being angry at somebody who continues to lie to this very day. She told a bunch of people that actually, she told me, I have my receipts, I've been taking screenshots of our conversation, Amy, just to let you know, I have everything. She told me that she made $13 on that MacBook Pro campaign. That was a lie. She made a little over $800 on both the campaigns. Why lie? And I also want to call attention to the whole situation with the dog bite, the supposed dog bite on her arm. The only way that could be a dog bite, since there is no 2 puncture wounds, there's only 1 puncture wound and it goes straight down. The only way that could be a puncture wound from a dog's bite was if the dog only got you with one of its teeth and you yanked your arm up and it scratched your arm going down. That is the only way the whole thing makes sense. Other than that, I call bullshit on that dog bite. That is not a dog bite. The minute you were called out on the whereabouts of the money, the very first thing you did was pass the blame right to your poor mother, who I'm pretty sure has no fucking clue this is even going on. You said, well, when I got the money, I gave it to my mom and she paid the bills. So if she doesn't have the receipts, it's not my fault. This is not my situation to be involved in. That's essentially what you said, when that is complete bullshit. You are a grown-ass woman. You are an adult. I am pretty sure you're older than I am, and you are still putting the blame on your mother and using your mom to cover your mistakes and your ass and your lies, instead of having to keep adding on to the mile-long web of lies you've already made. Why don't you just tell the truth? Come out and just say, hey, I fucked up. The GoFundMe was fake. I used it for things that I shouldn't have used it for. I don't have proof. I'm tired of the lies. I'm human. I made a mistake. Forgive me. Instead of hiding behind your mom and trying to pass the blame on to her when she, I'm pretty sure, like I said, has no clue this even happened. Instead of that, why don't you just try and own up to it? And instead of using your sister's poor health to gain money, which you did, why don't you just get a job? And before you say, well, I have a condition called toxoplasmosis that prohibits me from working, bullshit. I've researched toxoplasmosis, and trust me, if you had it, you'd be wearing some pretty strong fucking glasses. The kind of glasses that you see Bubbles wearing from Trailer Park Boys. I call bullshit on your claim to having toxoplasmosis, mostly because the fact that I have not seen you wear glasses at all on your channel. And if I see you put on glasses after this video, after I call you out for this shit, that is only going to make it more obvious that you clearly have issues and you are lying. So please, put glasses on your next video. Please do. It'll only prove my point. Also, the glasses you had in that video in which you talked about your condition of toxoplasmosis were fake. There was no strength to them. Any person with half a brain would have seen that those glasses were not reparative. Those were fake glasses you get from the dollar store. So stop lying. We can tell you're lying. Stop lying. Lastly, I want to call bullshit on your proof, because quite frankly, you have not shown us any proof. The only thing you've shown us was that you paid 2 random people back. Out of the however many people who donated to you, you paid 2 people back. And quite frankly, Amy, if you were to come up with miraculously somehow come up with proof, of actual proof of that money going to those bills, and it all added up at the end of the day, I can guarantee you most of those people, including myself, wouldn't want our money back. Because if it really did go to medical bills that went to Tammy, then at least it went to something that was related to Tammy's health. However, the only thing you've shown us was that you paid 2 people back and you had some busted ass fucking Social Security envelope thing that you showed, and that was your proof. That was what you thought was proof enough. But that showed us nothing. What that showed us was that you really don't have proof. You are stretching. You are reaching, trying to find any excuse and use anything as proof. And at the end of the day, Amy, I want to just say, lastly, I really do hope that you grow up. I hope that you grow from the situation and learn to not be a liar. But at the end of the day, you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. In that same sense, you cannot turn a liar into an honest person. It is impossible, especially when lying has worked in their favor for such a long time. That is all I'm gonna say. Thanks guys for watching.